Come on, dashboard. Need to get my actual link. Am I connected? Yeah, we're connected. All right. Good. Good. And grab this copy. Back over to Bladesong. No, D&D Bladesong with a swordsman. There we go. I gotta change the title of that. Stream settings. VOD part 3. We're gonna go right in story mode. Close that out. Don't need that open. That's doing good. All right. I will do a little bit of creative mode first. Just to warm up. I say warm up. I actually need to cool down. We had to hand bomb a lot of groceries in a moment ago. So I'm going to slap together a really quick couple of blades. Not even going to pay attention to them. Change length. What are we on? 72. Get us up to 80. Not cross section. Change thickness. Oh. Upside down, is it? There we go. There we go. Delete the cross section. Change width. We're going to bring it up to 5.5. Even 6. And we're going to bring... Now we put the cross section on. Cross section again. Get ourselves a nice tip. We're going to put a point on. Where's our point? Point's back up here. Forgot about the tapers. We got to remember that. We're at thickness 1. Oh god, we need more. We need less thickness than that. Bring your thickness down to 0.6. Taper width. Taper thickness. Oh, didn't like that. 0.3. Yeah, we'll do 0.3. Put a fuller on it. Put some side fullers on it. Readjust where those side fullers are. Change the blend on the top. That should be coming in closer. I need more taper width. There we go. Take our cross section on the top, put a blend on it. Bring it down to the tip of the fuller. There we go. Looking a little sharp at the top of the fuller. There we go. We're going to put a blend on the base of the change width. And now we throw it on the hilt. I'm going to use new parts. What new parts I'm going to use? Let's use the difficult triumph set. Actually, figure out if there's anything else that goes with that. Because, like, this is the default. Sure. But can I, like... Ooh. Like, what can I do with this, right? Can I shrink? Can I alt shrink? Alt S. Oh my god, it totally works. That changes so much. Blend that. Can't stretch that out that way. That's fine that way. Let's throw a twisted quillin on the hilt. Not? Yeah, not. Oh. "10 centimeters is where we want to be with it. A little bit thicker. Do it again. Flip it. Sink it. God, that just makes everything so much easier. And if I do this correctly, yes, I can do sweep, wrong one, duplicate, I don't want that one, I want, oh, I keep clicking, I have clicked to the wrong one like 5 times, it's wild. There we go. That one there. Oh, is it doubling up sideways? Something's a fuck here. Oh, they got that one. There we go. Let's try that again. Not. Forget the roommates. 10 centimeters? Out there. Close enough. Flip. Actually, just to make it so that it's perfect. We won't flip yet. Right there. Now we flip. Now we take this one. That one there. Move it. Dupe. There we go. That's better. Now I don't need to care as much. And we'll run... Oh, we need a pommel. You're gonna pick a good one. I'm gonna pick a new one. Actually, I can put that distant journey as a pommel. Whoop. We'll put a couple of... actually, we'll grab an inverse taper. I see the problem there. Can't do that. Gotta do it the other way. Oval inverse smile taper slim. That'll do. We'll bring it down. We'll hide it with a riser. Risers hide mistakes. Risers hide secrets. Because that's where the bump's supposed to be, right? You don't need to care about what a conversion is. And then we grab... Actually, I'll just grab the sphere. And sink it in. Oh. Super simple. Jeez, that's loud. You just go sideways, don't you? Ambushing jaws, no. Is there any one of these I can fuck with? What are you, looking glass? That's actually a good, that's a good peen. What do we got? We just did not. Can I do a tangle up the center? Okay, hold on, I'll just do this. And then we'll do this flipped, and then hold on. I noticed something. Ah, I see. I see. We'll do this. Yes. We're gonna do it from the very bottom. We'll take something glowing. Let's make it orange. It's not go all the way. Oh, it doesn't go all the way up. Very good. We'll shrink that one. Hey-oh! Sorry for the delay today. That looks like a nice little spot. Hold on a second. Where's that gem? Alt. 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 I never thought I'd need Alt-Shift in a video game, but here we are. We're gonna get into story mode right after this sword. Alt-Shift. What can I turn those into? Oh, you know what? I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I gotta remember that. Copper. I'm gonna try copper on these first. Little rough. Someone dying in the background, huh? Oh. I gotta remember that's a color scheme I can do. That looks sick. Get rid of this now. Color this bottom bit in blue. Oh. Hit it with the polish. Hit it with the fuller unpolish. Hit it with the side fuller unpolish. What do I want to do for that? Do I want to do anything? Do I want to try flat cats? We got a forward-facing thing. I could just spam. Yeah, I'm going to try flat cats for the first time. It's going to be cube. Oh, that has diagonals. Remember that. Alright, where's a... What can I get for a flat cat here? Oop. I need to make that smaller. And I need to make it bigger. That's not bad. We'll take a cube. Jeez, are those guys okay? So I gotta go double that distance. This way. Let's see if it fits. If it fits, it'll sit. We gotta go back a bit. There we go. Work it from there. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, that's the side filler polish going all the way up. That's fine, actually. We'll keep that. And now, flat cat. Get that inside. Let's actually just hit all of them at once. Duplication of effort. Got lucky on hitting that hard point. We need a few more of these. Somehow they are all spaced out perfectly and appropriately. They don't... I gotta check and make sure those guys are doing fine. They're, they don't sound like they're doing fine. Yeah, I'll be right back. You guys living? Yeah, all right. Ask them if they living. They said they're dying, maybe. That's a Carly Rae Jepsen song I haven't heard of before. Oh. Close that in. I could do overlapping flat cats, but I don't think I'm going to bother. And if anyone complains that this isn't historical, using quantum fucking entanglement to put a bunch of pommels inside the blade, if they could, they would have. Oh. Something is getting misaligned. What? See that? Slightly out of phase. And we're gonna need to double that amount. Is it easier? I think it might be easier to do. So I'm going to move up one. Oh no, it won't be easier to do. It'll be easier to... Oh, I could... Yeah. See exactly how much I need. Sideways. Pop. 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 All of this good stuff going on. I like how I can see which ones I haven't touched yet. Oh, there we go. Black cats. We'll do those up in copper. We'll do the whole sword in blue steel. I'm gonna make that transition a little better. Make that transition a little better by doing this. Oh, wrist is wigging out. That look better? That looks better. Blue steel. Hell yeah. And with that, we can actually do something a little tricky. I want to try. See how it does. I need this to be sideways, I think. There we go. So if I do 1, 2, where would that one be? Right here? Yeah. Oh, they line up. Wait a second. Those line up. If I do these on blued steel... Oh, there is no blued steel. Still, though, that does kind of look fire. We have Damascus at home. Damascus at home. That one or that one? None of these are lining up here. But it does want to line up. If I do another high one here, nope. I think that'll be fine. They're still dying in there. Oh, wait. Slightly cooler. Do we have copper yet? Oh. Oh. Taking a bit. We want help mode. So I can grab Mysterious. It'll get the gone. Cube. Shrink this a little bit. Then we put the Mysterious Sigil back on. In fact, I can just put it on the tip here. And no one will notice. Can I do that in copper, though? Oh, shit, we have copper. Oh, God, copper looks fire, actually. I need to tell everyone I found out how to do dragon blood engravings. That's hilarious. Hold on a second. This one here, on this side. Where are you? You need to be bigger and higher. And you need to be higher. Let's get this guy out here. Hold on. And... oh, that's a problem. Get that just above. Just above there. And you stay there. As low as I can put it. Why is it still selecting that one? What the hell? No. I want this one. There we go. Just needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. That's a new type of engraving happening there. Leave you here for a moment. What? What is happening there? Well, hang the fuck on. Well, hang the fuck on, Samurai. Oh, it's blending. Why is it blending? It's huge. It should be able to hit that. And it's this side here? Does it work if I do this? Nope. What about this way? Wild. It's just doing that toward the point. I guess that's just how it goes. Why are you bad again? What? We'll just do this the hard way. Do it that. I'm gonna rotate this upside down. I see. I can put it up here. Make it slightly bigger. How big do you have to be for that to work? That just doesn't hit that. What the fuck is going on? There's no reason. That's too close to 90. If I... check this out, check this out. If I go into blade mode and I go change thickness and I bring it up, immediately there. So if I take off the taper thickness ever so slightly. 0.4 is very thick near the tip. Where's our balance? Like way up. That's heavy as fuck. I'm gonna need to... oh, can I grab this entire ensemble? No. I cannot. Bring it down a bit. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go Z. Z. Wrist is wigging out. There we go. I'm gonna make that bigger again. Bring it down anyway. Well, that's neat. Let's go back into story mode after I take a screenshot. And brag about it. So, hey, engravings, eh? Turns out copper looks redder than dragon blood. Dragon blood. Bam. Well, that's not bad. Dragon blood. Now we'll go back to story mode. Oh, where's my escape menu? There we go. Main menu. Continue. I'm not going to do the voices at the beginning. What are we at? We're at 0, so it's end the day sort of day. I think we need to go to the... We'll go 171. I'm going to need money. How many books do I have now? 4 plus 1, 2, 3... 4 plus 21? 25? Out of 40. I'll save up a bit. Oh, I need wood. Yeah, end day. Bring Silas's sword. Oh, right, I can fix that. I can't fix that. So we made the black sword at the end. We made the sword for Nadred. Witch. Bloody Cloaks encampment. Finish your sword. Fine work. He admires the blade, steel shimmering in the fire's glow. The stone devours the light. He gestures to one of his men, who steps forward and hands you a hefty coin purse. Silas turns and stalks alone into the darkness, leaving the camp without a backward glance, sword in hand. No doubt he's gone to test the blade. You don't like to think on what, or whom. 250, 120 crows. Search the ruins for valuable. Search the resonance hall. Translate the inscription. Still bad. Look elsewhere. Ooh. Better not be caught out here after sunset. All right, we need wood and shit. What's our Magisterium 7? Need a blade long and sharp. 10. 10 and 10. So he's the full day. He wants a regular short sword. For 73. Ooh. Who is this? Dervan. For 18? Yeah, I'll take that. What kind of blade do you need? Something with weight behind it. Good. Keep an eye on the length. Bring it up a little bit more. Alright, that was the blade flight. Thickness. Where are we? 0.7, 4. Cross section. I could hand it to him like that. With a point on it. Oh, there we go. Hilt mode. Malchus. He wants it fast. Give him a wheel. Hand and a half. There we go. Check, check, check. And then we leave leather. Oh. Hey-oh! Hey, Glory Sender. Welcome. Fast Sword. Actually, we'll call it the Rapid Dasher. This guy's offering $289 for this. Like, just get it out. That's the blade, good steel. Nah, it's not really. 3 days to ride to the mine before the weather's turns. What will you do if you succeed? Gone forever. Won't be easy, but it's a better fate than what awaits her in the fire mines. The dude's raiding for his dearly beloved. I didn't hear shit. We'll never cross paths again. I wish you good health and better luck than I. I wish you really good luck, sir, so I can have even better. 420 experience and, oh my god, money. We're gonna use this time to break apart some shit. I got 2 more. I do need the wood. And I do need the steel. Probably gonna even need to buy steel. I'm gonna need to buy steel. Let's, rank 1, almost rank 2 on crows. Let's check Scrap Peddler. Always check the Scrap Peddler. He's got shit. You never know what he's got. Gold, silver, I'm fine on. Nope. Goodbye. Well, hey, thanks for the follow. Who was that? Where's my Twitch? There we go. That was a Glory Sender. Ah, yes, better over on Twitch. Oh there, Smith. Good to see you again. Survey her wares. Yeah, we'll take these. And we'll take, like, 10 of these. Yeah, we'll still take that. Goodbye. Huntress's leather. I'm good on leather. We'll leave. We'll just build up the money. And the day. 390. Check back with Silas. The arena. We'll go to the arena in a bit. We'll do Silas. A lost city. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Bloody cloaks and camet. The atmosphere is tense. There's no drinking, no laughter. Silent wolves pace the perimeter, hackles raised. By the dying fire, Silas Kerrigan mutters to his blade, running a finger along its edge. His remaining eye is fever bright, darting its shadows. Bloody cloaks keep their distance, exchanging glances when his laughter breaks the silence. Approach, silence, faction rank, requirement met. Come to see what your craft wrought? He holds up the blade. She sings to me. Want to hear? What does it sing about? The spaces between spaces. About what's coming. About how we can stop it if we just succumb. If we feed her enough. She's so hungry. You're stronger than this. You resisted that stone for 10 years already. He blinks once, twice, lowers the sword. You're right. This thing seeps poison into my mind. He spins the swords and hands it to you. Hilt first, beads of sweat standing out on his forehead. As you take it, his grip tightens, and he clings to it for a moment before relinquishing it with a sigh. Get rid of it for me, Smith, before I lose my senses again. You leave the crow brooding by the fire. You need to get rid of this thing before Silas changes his mind. Oh! Somewhere discreet. No, that was... Ah, damn it. There's the rooms for valuables. Maximum rank for crows. Broken cartwheel. Hell yeah. Worth it. Torch for me to make sword. Yeah. I tried to do the black sword last time. Like the sword that I just threw down a well. Which is going to be a problem. Let's see what we got. Today, crows. I've got maxed out crows. So I really want money. 68, 95, 81. This guy's giving me 12 for 12 on 9. Plus 81, plus 660. And that gives me enough to Old Tools 1. Yeah. Yeah? No. Because that's 9. But I can't do any combination of the others, can I? 4 for 11 and silver 95, 360, 660. No, that's the best one. Barely. But it'll do. It's because it pays off its own steel. Lumber camps. Alright. This guy wants a broad point, hand and a half, change length. Here we go. Oh no, my speed is going down. Whatever will I do? I'm gonna make him a nice broad single edge. We're gonna give him taper thickness, or change thickness, bring it down to 0.7 maybe. That'll do. Because we'll do a fuller as well. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make it wider. Bring it up to 5.5. 4. We'll do 4. 4.9. I guess that's 5. That's close enough. Cross section, single side. We'll do it there. Throw a single-sided point on it. Taper width? Yes. Just a little bit. Double-side that, though. Then add a point. Single side. He wants a broad point? Give him a broad point. And a little bit more. And a point on the back. This one's not even going to be used as a point. It's just going to be used to narrow out the whole thing. Does that point not count as a point? I think that's counting. I think this is too narrow here. Too regular? Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. That's not counting as a point because it got no cross-section on the back. That should be counting. It's not counting as a broad point. And what is that polygon that doesn't want to heat up? This one, isn't it? No, we're going to delete both points. Double it up. Oh, no, double side. Why are you not counting as a broad point? There's a broad point. Alright. That's okay. We'll do a change width on the back. Down to here. Why'd that take away sharpness? You know what? That's fine. Put a curve on it. God, I hate that. Yeah, I kind of wanted this to be like a Yellman, but it's like, nah, mate. No Yellman for you. So it's gonna look a little, suggestive. Speed. Now that speed's gonna, it's 10.5, so that speed's gonna come pretty easily. We're gonna put... Where's my grip? Come on. Oh. Oh. Speed +1 there. We're going to put a pommel on it. I'm going to get... Pakanoa? No. Put the horse down. Yeah, we'll just put the horse down. I hate that tip. What are we putting on here? Actually, I'm just going to give him a sellsword. And I need to get my speed, which is... Little mass near the point. I see. I see. We're going to take away the Yeoman. Lady Impaler. Yeah, we're going to make it a little less phallic. Change width. We're going to lose our broad point the second it crosses over, I bet. Why did that lose speed? Oh, it's going wide. Why is that losing sharpness? That angle should not be changing. But it is. We have to broaden the front. We got our stiffness, we got our speed. We need more taper. Sharpness -1, we'll fix that in a moment. Now, how are we going to fix this? We need to go change width. There we go. How do we get our speed back? Speed was going this way. I want hilt parts. How do I want hilt parts? Do I want to take the cross-section off the front? Sharpness -1, yeah. It's down to a minimum of 0. I'm thinking I'd take the cross-section, actually, off this bottom part. Does that help with our speed at all? Helps with our balance. Oh, because I got no fucking... I got no taper thickness. At all. That makes sense. There's speed climbing up there. Weight's not high enough. That's an easy fix, though. A little bit more. And a little bit bigger. Oh no! Look at that. If it gets bigger, the speed goes down. So I want something bigger than this, don't I? Where's my speed going? Why is my speed going that way? Got it all. There we go. Totally exactly what the doctor ordered. Name your sword, log fucker. Head out to lumber camps. Good job. 5,000 thalers in total. I think it's thalers. Is it dollars? If I had $1 million. I got enough for one, which is enough for a salvage of full tools. Bring me up to 43. What do I need from the vendors tonight? Nothing. End the day. Go see the Magisterium. St. Merigor's College. It's filled with monks. Busy as an upturned anthill. Few suspicious glares for the newcomer. Climb to the Magister's office on the south spire. Oh. Even sat at her desk, Vieira Ravel projects an aura of power and competence. Her eyes gleam like steel as she assesses you. But then she smiles, stowing away the daggers in her gaze. Welcome, swordsmith. Sit down. Have a cup of tea. Her every word is a whip crack. She gestures at a small iron pot over the fireplace. Pour yourself a cup of tea. Strong to the point of being overbrewed, balanced on the edge of bitterness. Hold on a second. That tea was so strong it came out and attacked me in real life. Judging by her office, Vieira Ravel is a woman obsessed with mechanical marvels. Clocks were a rare luxury even before the long dusk, but the walls here are covered with them, in all shapes and sizes. Pendulums swing and gears click in an endless mechanical chorus. Each is set to a slightly different time. I want her office. I want those clocks. Nimrith tells me you've proven most useful. That's good. I like useful people. Why did you send for me? Nimrith told me how you've helped her. It struck me that there was more you could do on our behalf. Magisterium will be duly grateful, of course. Sincere appreciation. Grateful or cash in hand grateful? I'd be happy to help. You're familiar with my current headache, of course. The burning of the paper mill, the corpse we discovered within, and this dagger, apparently from Aurelin. The guards at the outer gate maintain records of all people and weapons allowed into Erin Keep over the last few years. I want you to check their ledgers and see if this Aurelin dagger was registered, and to whom. Be discreet. Why do you need me for this? There are many schemes at play in Erin Keep. I can't be sure the arsonist wasn't working on the orders of the Marshal, or the Seneschal, or perhaps the Houndsburg League. You're new in the city, so you're not anyone's pocket yet. Furthermore, if you attract attention, it won't be traced back to me. I'll do my best. Outer Gate Dagger Beach Street seems simple enough. Good luck. You think about the orphans missing? No, never had such a thing. I'd like access to the Corpus Caelus. Alas, I cannot grant you that honor. Not yet. Why are these clocks set to different times? She points to a grandfather clock, with dancing cherubs carved into its mahogany case. Aurelin. Circular clock above the fireplace. Kurev. That's where we come from. She continues pointing, one clock after another. Haladnara. Hitha. Leviathan Scent. And, of course, Erin Keep. Are you keeping track of geographic variations time? Yes! A deduction smith is the reason the clocks are so maddeningly out of time with one another. Since the oh god. It's not time zones. It's the gods left. Since the songs ended, time itself is fractured. North, south, east, west, doesn't matter. Travel far enough and you slip out of sync with the world you left behind. You could cross the bridge at midday and step into midnight. There are many things we don't understand about the Sundering, but this captivates me most. How do the songs keep time tame? How can we fix a broken world? For years I've tried to solve this riddle by studying the divergences. What if there's a point of origin, like ripples spreading from a stone dropped in water? We could find it. She pauses, shaking her head. So far, I haven't found a pattern, but my studies are ongoing. Sometimes I close my eyes and listen to the ticking, and I think I can hear something on the edge of silence. Yeah, it's Nadrid. He's to the east. She's quiet for a time. The ticking of clocks fills the room. I'll take my leave. Farewell, then. Yeah, let's see if we can get this. How may I help you? Finesse, 50. Success! The night wears on, fingers twist into claws, lettering remains neat. 40 gold, 40 thalers. Twitch drops for Bladesong, get the skin for the hammer at the end. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be absolutely nuts. So we got 10 today. I do want to hit up a meal sometime. Talifer, Crows. I can get Magisterium Creed. Who's paying, though? 108 is really good. 142 is really... 142 for 4. And wants fuck all. That 4 is looking really good. I think that 4 is the... Oh. Yeah, we're taking this one. That's 360, 142. Bunch of steel. Oh, it's 19, that's why. Jesus, hold on. Never mind, we're taking this one. Because even though you got gold and mystery reward... it's a mystery reward. It's that it's 19, which is 5 per. 45, so it's down to 100. Oh no, plus 5. I think it's still worth it. We'll get the Magisterium tomorrow. And we'll get some steel now. We got 6 and we got nothing for anybody. 59, drum. Yeah, we'll break some shit down. There we go. Let's make that shit. This is a noble, so it doesn't matter. Wee woo, wee woo. Again, they say they want it long, but they don't. They're nobles. You give them the bare minimum and not much else. Oh yeah, I don't even need to care. Cross section. I mean, it is a noble sword. We will give him a little bit of flair at the base. Because he's probably not going to examine the tip. So we'll give him a little bit of this. Give him a little bit of the old taper width. Give him a little of the old taper thickness. Give him a little bit of the old point. Narrow point? Hell yeah. It's always the way the nobles. Always the narrow point. 5 unique engravings. Boy howdy. Hold on a moment. I know it's unique engravings, and we will get there. Why is that not crossing over properly? That one's not fully turned, that's why. Shift-click U. Get my smith mark down. I had the chance to get the runes yesterday. I could have had my smith mark in 2 strikes. 1. I need arc 90 left. That in like that. Arc 90 right. See, hold on a second. Arc 90 left and Arc 90 right are the same engraving. Literally, I could just overlap them. A little bigger. And we'll curl it back over fully. With this one here. Oh, I need it to be like that. So I can do this. Smaller. And I need one more. Dot. 5. Good. Close enough. We could do better on the engravings, but it's a noble sword. I don't need blade mode. I need hill mode. What am I doing? Oh, we can hit. Oh, we got rain guards now. Wood and crimson. Hell yeah. Hit him with a rain guard. Cover up the bottom of that. Crimson. Actually, we hit it with crimson on leather. Where's my grips? One-handed. Give me a sellsword. I could be cheaper than this. I could be like a lot more frugal with my steel. But Pigment Crimson, haha. Oh, no, Control Z. I can't Control Z, damn it. Where's those rain guards gone? You. And we'll put risers on. Where's those risers? Right there? In fact, we'll just give that a strong riser right there. Red. There we go. We'll even give him a little bit of extra on the white. Call it some Aaron Keep nonsense. Material wood. Oh no, that needs to be wood. Okay, fine wood it is. Keeper. Clan. Offer Lewis. We got everything? Yes, good. Actually, it's a pretty good stats on that. $142. There we go. We got 4 left. That is enough to do Lilia. And she gives me stuff. Someone needs to keep a family safe. Small, lightweight. It just needs sharpness. Needs neither small. It does need to be small. I'm just wondering if it's worth it, or if it's more worth to break this shit down. You know what? It is worth it, because I could just go buy. She's only 9, right? So I'm only getting 15 for it. Plus salvage. She only wants small, though. She wants like a dagger, essentially. A short sword. Well, change thickness. Let's see if we can hit that speed. Taper thickness. It's not gonna go down very far. Give it a point. Narrow point, broad point. Really, miss? I guess you want to keep the kids safe. Cross section. Yeah, we'll keep going. In fact, we'll put another cross section on. Right, it's gonna be hammered in first. Hello. Good. Doesn't override the edge. Throw on a fuller. Ah, I see what happened there. 2, 3. There we go. That'll be fine. Even bring it up higher. Got our sharpness. No need for impact. And then we put on the hilt. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that message earlier this morning, and I was like, okay, that puts a lot more context. I'm glad I put my trust in that call. She only needs a Suba. Subarashi. We'll give her a good, one to show off to her friends, but also able to stab someone who comes through the wrong way. But you know what? We'll give her an inverse taper. She's got a Suba. She doesn't need to give a shit. Oh, but no, we can't put the grip on. Gotta be you. There. Put the Ito. Give her a little bit of the old Rasm of Taz. She need wood? Material wood. Yeah, okay, she's gotta go with wood. Oh, give her a little bit of the old Rasm of Taz anyway. And give her one of these actual new pommels I haven't used yet. Put a tassel on that. Call it a day. Oh, you know what? I want some taper on this. Oh, she wants the broad point. I know what to do. There you go. That'll keep him away. Give you a bit of impact, too. Current 0. Yeah, definitely. Bit of impact. Don't worry about it. Child keeper. Yeah, child keeper. We got everything good. Check. Only used 2 extra steel. Continue. Oh. I've even gone into a few streams and be like, what are you doing? Do you need help? What do we got? We got 0, we're at 692. Vendor's time. Always check the scrap peddler, he's not contagious. Oh, hold on, I just missed the fact that you were in. Really have a separate SEPA? Yeah. Yeah. Surveyor's wares. Ooh, Gamba? I mean, we got 690. We might as well. I'm gonna take a day for. Gonna take a day for salvage. But I'm at 43 steel. I'm 28 wood. We'll get wood from the wood guy because I still need to check and see if he's got any books for me. Oscar. Surveys wares. It's 20. 10. I can get more than 10. I'll just take the day for salvage. Do you have anything about when orphans going missing? No. I've already been threatened about it. Who else am I getting from? Huntress, I think I bought out her stock of books. She got that oxblood. Yeah, we'll take that. Buy the Huntress. And 2 Vane. He's always got books. Here we go. Quillen Block, Feral. I do like the Ferals. I do like those Ferals as well. The octagonal grips are weird. They're 100 each. Ouch. Still gonna get them. Bid goodbye. Bid goodbye. We're good. We'll call it a day. Down to 230. Merkins of Orlan or the Arena. Let's get the Magisterium cred first. But we're gonna run into the main dev of the game out here. Knock on the door of the gatehouse. Gates closed, come back later. I've been sent by Magister Ravel to review your ledges. Ask King was, get out of here. We'll try. Serious confrontation. Oh, aye. What kind of conversation are we talking? I won't be able to do that. I gotta do the 50. Wouldn't kiss my wife for that kind of money. Leave the gatehouse. More content creators and streamers? Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get my dopamine back so I can do things. Next time, remind me, I gotta get some food. Crows, I'm maxed out on. What do you pay? For 15. Gotta build my money back up now. It does need more exposure. That is a thing. We can throw it to a couple content creators. Find sorted hip fits my station. I think both of the ones I know, all 3 of the ones I know are busy. We can try. Hand and a half, narrow point, 2 risers. You need silver. It's going to be at least 3 silver pieces. Beyond repair, 99. Ooh, 16 mystery, 720. Well, he's 10 though. All these guys are 10 out of 10. Ramen is coming in for 4 action points and a salvage day. So we'll take Ramen's. He's still 117. Because he doesn't take any effort. Everyone says they're not into the type of game, but everyone who's gotten into the story is like, man, the story's pretty good. We put a taper width. Put a point on it. Put a cross section on it. These are nobles. I don't really care for their sword being swift. They're just going to show it off to each other anyway. Cross-section curvature. I don't have polish yet. That said, though, we can do a bit good on the... Alright. Oh, David, if you're still there, I had a... What the fuck? That's coming from the other direction. That... Yeah, so there's a couple of bugs with the, blending in story mode. This is one of them. Because this is home... This is home base back here, right? Yeah, this is home base back here. Couple, yeah. I just tried to do a blend on the, hilt end. Hold on, I'm just gonna delete this. I did a blend on the hilt end and it went from the other side. No, I think actually it might not happen there. But the other day at the end of the stream, I was trying to have some things where I had a small cross section. Let's see if I can replicate it. I was tired, so I didn't file a bug report, but I guess I can go back and take a look. Tried to do a small cross section. I tried to overlay them. And I ended up with a problem where there was only one blend loop. Yeah, look, there's one blend loop. And it picks, seemingly arbitrary, which one it is. I'm actually going to leave that in there, come to think of it. I'm leaving that that part of the blade. That looks cool as fuck. No, it only moves one, and it'll seemingly pick arbitrarily. It seems to be mostly the back one right now. And now the other one shows up. But now, watch this. It's changed back. That's the other thing. It changes back. So like this, I've moved this up here. This is where this tag is. It moved it closer together. And now they're on top of each other. But now it's back down there. I'll do that slowly. Again, you can clip it if you want. Blue transient state. Maybe. So, like, this is currently the two different ones, right? But as soon as I hammer, they start moving closer together. Like, this is just the... They don't like overlapping, I guess. It's like one over here, one over here. Now they're both closer together. They get clamps so they don't overlap anymore. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you've got it figured out. That was the problem the other day when I was just like, what the... Trying to put the serpent into the sword. Let's give... This guy wants silver. Let's give him a theta. Start doing the theta stuff. Oh. Oh, you belong to something else. You belong to this part, don't you? Which part do you belong to? Which side of this part do you belong to? Oh, I see. You belong to this one. Nope. That one. Oh. None of them match up. It's okay, we'll just give them the Theta of Peaks. And call it a good day. What am I doing? The faster way. There we go. Wear that at your hip. Hand and a half. We'll give him oval, 3/4, narrow, 3/4. And then give him a decent pommel. What pommels came out of Magisterium? Do we have any decent Magisterium pommels yet? I don't think we have any Magisterium pommels yet. We give him this. And a riser. Oh. And he needs silver, which is going to be in that part right there. And we'll give the risers as well. Leather, we'll give him lamb. Everything we need. Got a point. Got an edge. Angle Seeker. Accept this offer now? Yes. The contented seal. All the nobles give you the seal of approval. I could have polished that. Honestly, it looks better unpolished. And now we're doing salvage. So we get our wood. Actually, we'll get some steel. Get these out of my inventory. Some wood. What are you? Less. I could sell these to the guys, I think. Better than salvage. The good nobles? Giving you the seal of approval? Yeah, we're gonna call the day there, I think. Right, I want dinner. I'm going to the Steady Stay. Costs 3. 3 whole nothings for nothing. But good times. Give me a second. I'm getting a drink. Ah, Nico. We made friends with Nico last time. Here is the smith now. Welcome. We were just talking about you. Ah, yes. Have you heard anything about orphans? Ooh. Must not ask questions like that in Aaron Keep. Spoken to lots of people, the same impression. Must be more careful. The masked king is everywhere. His agents are watching, listening. You and my daughter are going to be the death of me. Have mercy on my poor old soul and ask fewer such questions in the future. Instead, you should stick to things like, how are you? Can I give a nice piece of delicious pie? That is a good question. Buy hot meal. For you, no charge. He loves the sword I gave. I gave him a good sword, too. Keone, meat and mushroom pie for our guest. I'm now well fed. Come visit. I'm just jesting. Thousands lost their loved ones. I won't lose my good cheer just because my daughters moved down the street. I'll take you up on that offer and pay you a visit, though. Maybe you can make me some pie for once. Nice talking to you, Nikao. Come back soon, friend. Leave the inn. Watchman beating a beggar. He's been beating that beggar for like 2 weeks now. We got 12, so we can do some work today. These guys are almost never worth their salt. You're a 5 with a mystery on 420 for 63. Oh, Huntress. How's it going? New skinning blade. So that's a 5. We do a 5, 5, and 2 salvages. Hold on now. Make it practical. None of your fancy flourishes or decorative nonsense. Just steel that holds an edge and won't snap when I need to drive it through something's skull. I was hunting recently. Everything's getting worse, Smith. Used to be that you could predict what a creature would do based on what it looked like. Now, a rabbit might have venom sacs. A wolf might burst into a swarm of maggots when you kill it. But pelts and hide fetch higher prices when they're harder to come by. Supply and demand. World's ending. But people still want their leathers and fancy furs. Make you a blade that won't let you down. She told us exactly what she needed for. I don't need to ask. Remember, no fanciness. Yep. Yep, just needs a knife. One-handed narrow point. Alright, we'll give her, she needs stiffness? Yeah, she needs stiffness. Thought so. We'll put the cross-section on first. Cross-section point, and then we'll narrow it down. This is not the way you normally do it. Let's change the thickness here. Where are we at now? 3.5? Oh. That's a narrow margin between... Hold on. That's 0.44. 0.41 to 0.32. That's a millimeter in difference for stiffness. That's a little steep. She doesn't want the frills, but we're going to put a second cross-section on it. Oh. Second cross-section on it. And to do that, faster delete it and do it again. Well, let's see if I can do, to the point. Yeah, we'll give her back a little tiny bit of, there we go. Just a little beep. One-handed narrow point. Ooh. That's a problem. We're just gonna make it longer. There's our narrow point. We need a one-handed material leather. She's not gonna want for much. So we're gonna give her Suba. Give her a cup? No. Give her a Suba. Nice and hollow. This is a downward stabbing thing, so we're gonna make it so like her hand does not go onto that blade ever, and then we'll give her a nice wide pommel. This is a downward stabbing blade, I think. It's downward stabbing. We give it the Norse. She needs leather, which is gonna be brown, so you can't see. Actually, not even, just gonna be black. Brown, brown. It's essentially a rondel at this point. That'll keep her for a good few years. She can turn that into a spike down to its very fuller and it'll last. Hand me down. There you go, person who's never going to see anything, or who's going to see the end of the world. A hand me down for you. The huntress examines the blade carefully, her eyes reminding you of a hawk you once saw perched on a hunter's wrist and staring at a tasty pigeon overhead. Earned your coin today, Smith. Word of warning, if it snaps on me in a dodgy moment, presuming I survive, I'll be back to shove her where the sun don't shine. Drops her payment over the counter. If she comes back with that broken, I'm just gonna be like, just toss it in the fucking bin, I'll make a new one. Fancy restaurant? It is a fancy. Have you not done the story mode, Robin? Holy shit, that's good. We'll do... It was you and the 4? For mystery? No, you had the mystery gift. But you have, like, way more money you're giving me. Hold on. 10 times 5 is 50. No, the noble's actually paying itself off. Okay, sure. Add a sip again? Yeah, add a sip. Alright. Da-da. What's he want? One-handed broad point, 14 engravings. 14 engravings. Thankfully, that doesn't do much. Book turning scent, got that. Let's give him some width, just so I don't have to deal with the broad point nonsense. Give him a fuller. We'll give him a fuller smooth out to here. That's the depth. Width. Oh, I still got the fucking... I'm still at 3 centimeters. Thickness. We'll do sharpness from there. So, thickness. Oh, we're down 3. Oh. Oh. I missed the shift key. That'll do. Give him a point. Broader point. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but also good to see you and your crew. Presumably. There you go. That mobility impact the shit out. Oh, right. Like, where's the sharpness? I didn't put a goddamn edge on it. There you go. A little high up on that. We're going to put a second cross section on the tip. On the tippy tip top, tip top, tip top, top. Yeah, that's the one I want. Back in it goes. No, other way. There you go. Got some sharpness, mobility, impact. You got a beefer here, boys. Boys are boys. Broad point. Oh, do I not have... Does that not count as a broad point? It's pretty broad. Does that still not count as a broad point? It is still very broad. There we go. We wanted it broader. No, broader. Thicker point. One-handed 14 engravings. That'll be easy to do. We'll give him... he's a noble. He's going to want something at least half fancy. We'll give him a ring on the side. And we'll give him nubbins on this side here. Oh, you know what? We'll give him slightly smaller nubbins. Because he's a noble and not paying for steel. One-handed pigment saffron. Good choice. Auspicious color. And we'll give him a ring pommel. Now, I still don't have blade polish. You'll have to find a guy for that. Let's get you some engravings. I think I know what to go. Oh. Could do some silly gnome tech shit. Do I have a cube? Is a cube available in story? What do these connectors do? Not enough. But that connector does it. I could absolutely just decorate it. Now we're gonna do something a little fancy. One of the tricks with the small ring versus the big ring is that the big... Oh, I can't resize engravings. I can. The big ring is... Let's get some geometry going here. The big ring is thinner proportionally around the edge when you size it up. And that matters for gnome tech. Go through circles, midpoints. Some geometry. Hear Cruel Angel's thesis playing in the background already. That'll see you the talk of the town. The turning scent. What was that one? Stumpy! Oh, he needs more. Okay, we'll just change those pommel. Yo. That'll be nice and comfortable on your hip there, sir. Hot Topic. Hot Shop. That's the name of the place. The Hot Shop is the name of the... Is that everything? Yes. The Hot Shop is the name of the place where... How do you diddly do? I find the best poutines in town. It is run by a Chinese family who are like, yes, we figured out what poutine is, but we also know what you want, so we're going to make it differently. And they did, and it's great. And then I have enough for some salvage. So we'll do... Really want the steel, don't I? What are you? 68. Won the gamble. 6 on those. That wasn't even worth getting, was it? I'll sell the rest. Yeah, I'll sell the rest of it. Let's go to the vendors. Scrap peddler first. We'll sell... Oh no, need that one back. That is a lot of money that I just got from him. Is the boot? Probably not. The leather's cheap. I don't use leather enough to even really need to hold on to it. Dude's fucking loaded, though. He's just, like, dropped $1,000 in my pocket for boots. I still need more steel. We'll go to Quell. Do that. Get Oscar. And then Huntress. That'll be good. We still got 2 left over, so we can just salvage these. Hell yeah. Call that a day. 75 seals, 702. End the day. Fund Carol's Expedition. I do have enough to fund Carol's Expedition, don't I? He was in the market for some boots. I guess a lot of people are leaving the area and boots are actually in high demand. Let's see. First things first. I'll have a stew. Lumpy. Rumors about orphans. Step away from the bar. Carolinius, 500 thalers. Here you go. Hopefully he lives. He rushes over. Oh, thank you, thank you. Wondrous day. You won't forget this, I promise. He rushes over to the crows, his prior shyness completely forgotten. He heaves the sack of silver up onto the bar. With excited handy gestures, he begins explaining his mission. The silver has the anticipated reaction. The crows sit up and listen attentively. One of the crows pulls a hand-drawn map from a knapsack, and Carolinius, Carol, leans over it with a quill, marking possible routes. Carolinus, God, my brain sometimes. Leave them to it. Hopefully they'll make it back alive. Approach the card table with the guardsmen. Sure, let's try it. Guards seem to have just left their post. They're still wearing most of their armor, though breastplates lie discarded nearby. Eavesdrop. Smell of stale sweat is overpowering. As you approach, they place their cards face up on the table. One grunts in dismay, and coins cross palms. They don't look up as you approach. If you wished, you could stick to the shadows and eavesdrop on their conversation. I'm telling you, there's trouble brewing. Have you seen the slogans daubed on the alley walls down in Merkside? Down with the masked king, burn the citadel. I've never seen the like. Just kids trying to get a reaction. You know how kids are. Yes, it's true. No, this feels something bigger. Much bigger. You're being... Ah, it's David! How's it going, lead dev of the game? Everyone knows the Masked King keeps us safe from the madness beyond our walls. Without him, we'd be dust and ashes. Maybe a few rabble-rousers kick a fuss now and then, but it'll blow over. Seen it 100 times before. Sturdy guard curses. Would you look at that? I win again. It's getting embarrassing now. Join their game! Guards deal you in. Play Hand of Fate? Haven't. You'll figure it out. How much are you betting? 20. Day's upkeep. Right for the taking. Glance at your cards. It's not promising, but not terrible. Observe the Sturdy Guard's reaction. Nothing reaction. Now he's giving nothing away. Failure! A bluff you can't tell. Slender Guard's reaction. Color to his cheeks. Failure! Bluffing or not. Double my wager. Oh. Finally, it's time to show your hand. Reveal your cards! Curses as you realize you've beaten him! Ha! You've beaten them both and won the pot. A surprise. Take that as a sign I need to go home. Well, he's probably wondering where I am. Praying to the lost voices that you'll stay away longer, more like. Niram sweep. Hold on a second. Yeah, it is you. Ah! It's just all these people coming into our goddamn citadel. Well, I saw a guy walk in the other day. He said he was having a cart, but he registered it as a sword. The hour's late. Outside, a watchman clangs his bell. Curfew approaches. Damn. Good thing I got the food first. Turn up my collar against the cold. That's hilarious. How many other devs have been NPCs? What do we got coming in today? We have a noble, Mara. Four children tumble through your door in a tangle of elbows. They are paying 75. Why do you need a knife? They all speak at once. There's a monster under my bed. Need to cut rope for a swing. The baker's mean dog. Need it for protection. Your name is Mara. You're obviously problems. Ah, there we go. Tell me why you need it. Nah, that's a good reason. That's actually a good reason. I'm gonna make you a good knife. For apparently all of my money. Too young for a weapon. They're gonna give them like, nope, they want a regular point on it. How do we do that best? Where'd you get this gold? Found it. Earned it. Gran gave it to us. Doesn't matter, we got coin. Count it twice. It's my entire day for 9. Sorry, kids. A lot of XP. It is a lot. It's 780. But, like, this is 300 for 3. So I could do this 4 times over and get 12. And a mystery. 480. She's dropping cartwheels on me. And they're dropping nothing. Kids will be grateful. And I do approve of giving knives to kids. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be wide. It needs to be sharp. Oh, God. It needs to be mobile, sharp, and stiff. Fuck it, we'll call it a challenge. Sharp and pointy. Gotcha. That's still a pretty long, 25 centimeters. No, that's good. We're going to give it curvature. Actually, we're going to give it curvature from here to the tip. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing for these kids. we go. I'm giving them a recurve, a little kukri-like deal. Oh, coverage is going the wrong way. Doesn't seem to want to be going back any farther. It is, though. There we go. That'll be good. Gonna change width. Nice and broad. Then we're going to change thickness and bring it down. We're not even going to bring it all the way down. We're going to bring it down to like 7. Make a nice thick knife. No, they're kids. 0.59. We're going to put a 1 edge on it. That's there. Yeah, you don't need speed, kids. Put a point on this side. Put a change width on the other side. Here. Oop. I need to blend it on this one. A good one for them is, there you go, clip point. And point from there. There you go, a little bit of cross section on the back. Oh no, I don't need, actually need the cross section to do this. There you go. And we're even going to put a little bit of jumping on the back. Not change thickness. Change width. Oh. Wrong way. And also wrong thing. We're going to put you over here. This is what the hammer's good for. Is little tiny bits like this. Do that again. That right to here, I think. Give it a little bit of room to breathe. Oh, I need a pixel. Not that many pixels. There we go. Do another one. Rule of threes. Not cross section. Change width. Just need like a little file mark sort of deal going in. There you go. And we'll give it a little notch on the bottom here. Oh, that's only that side. Nah. We'll call it that. It doesn't need much of a guard. It needs more weight. That's fine. We've got weight. It's for small hands. That's a good one for kids. Inverse taper. We'll do a broader. Yeah, we just don't want them to slip, right? Yeah, we'll do a broader inverse taper. All you guys are the same weight, are you? Yeah, you're all the same weight. That's not heavy enough for you. this 5mm thick knife not heavy enough for you. Alright. I ain't questioning. We'll, better guard, I guess? Oh, that does look nice. Yeah, we'll give him a foreguard. What's my angle connector? There we go. We'll leave that one off that side. What else do I got on edge of horizon? No. Maybe? There you go. We're still nowhere near on weight. What do I need for weight? That'd be a good enough knife is the problem. Maybe just make it longer? Oh, it's got the shelf. Which side? This side? Cross section on the front, and we're going to spine width. There we go. That gets rid of the shelf. Still a little bit up near the top. I'm gonna put a decent curve back in here again with another cross section. Right. Hammer it out first and hammer it right back in. In fact, I'm going to put that cross section also at the same. Ooh. Forgot I could do that. That does give us a good bit of weight back, actually. First cross section. Bring you up here. There you go. No shelving. Oh, there's a little tiny shelf here. Oh, weight. Where's our balance right now? 3 centimeters. I see. Alright, yeah, I do need a bit longer. Sharpness -1 because shelving? Yeah, because shelving. Where's that point? We're going to bring the point up. Why am I not getting sharpness? It's you. You are the one thing. Where's the shelf? There it is. Which direction is it going? Like a fuller or something? What is this? I can't navigate the up and down in... Can't navigate the wheel. We're gonna do... Better? No? Not better. Why not better? I don't know how much sharper you want it. Make it slightly wider? Yeah, make it wider. There we go. That's a big knife for those kids. I have a feeling they might be lying to me. No. We'll change out the pommel. What do we got on pommels? Wheel? Takes out our mobility. Gives us our weight. There we go. Balance that in. Oh, that's a good knife. Woodcarver. Woodcarver demon! That's everything? We're good to go. Offer to Mara. Sharp, good. Gets the first to play with it. Stay out of trouble. Which seriously hurt someone. Alright. I'm sure those kids won't get up to any trouble whatsoever. I'm not distributing weapons to the population. New vendors available thanks to my reputation with the crows. Hell yeah. I'm maxed out with the crows now, yeah. They made a knife. They wanted to carve things. They're kids? Yes. They're kids who need to make money. Good. What? Buddy, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're about to die. Gladiator, okay. Two fighters circle each other in a pit of sand. The crowd hoot like monkeys and bay like dogs, desperate for the first splash of crimson. Welcome to the arena. This former priory once venerated a voice that sang of serenity and peace. Now it's a brutal fighting pit where gladiators spill blood for the amusement of nobles. The fight ends. A body is dragged away. The wait until the next will surely be torture. Cue Soul Calibur music, put up the poster. Crows plus 30, I am actually maxed out. Look around. Caters primarily to the wealthiest citizens of Aaron Keep, and it shows. Hogs turn on spits, filling the air with delicious smoke. Oh God, I can speak, I swear. Waiters stand by with expensive bottles. A bookmaker takes bets from an eager crowd. Speak to the arena quartermaster. Faction rank met crows. Ivor Tilt, so named for his wooden leg, waits in the arena's armory. He stumps back and forth, testing the edges of blades and polishing breastplates. You're the new smith. Oh, God. That guy'd make a great streamer. That's right. He pauses, looking you up and down. His demeanor shifts subtly as he gives an approving nod. Heard a lot about you, Smith. Good things. Get a feeling we can do business together. Come back during the day when I have more time. Yay! Talk to the bookmaker. Greetings. My name's Zalnesta, and I won't spell it for you, but I will forgive you. Pronounce it wrong. I haven't seen your face around. I'm the new swordsmith. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm sure you will find many eager customers within these walls. I dig the style she's got going on. It's told you're on good terms with the Lafeu twins. She goes quiet. Her eyes glitter as she assesses you. Smiles and scowls come here to watch the fights on occasion. I don't know if I'd call it good terms, but they like the way I flutter my eyelashes. She's got drip. She's got drip. She's got fit. She's got riz. What are we doing? I was hoping to meet them. She snorts with laughter. The Lafeus don't meet people. They happen to people. What's their connection to the orphanage? How do you know about that? Little bird sung in my ear. The little bird should keep its beak shut. It's not safe to sing about things like these. She glances around, pulls you into a side room. Once the door's shut, she speaks in a low, urgent whisper. There's a man who can help you find out what's happening to those orphans. You don't need to know his name. That's his to give. I'll let him know who you are. Meet him at the Bridge of Whispers, midnight tomorrow. Don't tell us all about this. You help people gamble on blood sports. I'm surprised you care about the orphans. Gladiators are grown men and women. They know the risks. We're talking about children here. Kids who are young and scared and completely alone. They don't know what's being done to them. It's nothing. I don't know what's being done, but it's nothing good. I don't have a heart of stone, Smith. If I can help them, I will. Thanks for the help. If you look under this rock, don't be upset by the vermin that scuttle out. Remember, bridge at midnight. Don't be late. Don't be late. Bop, bop, bop. You have any information on Thesson, by the way? Killed his wife or something. Goodbye. Don't forget to watch a fight while you're here. There's nothing quite so thrilling. Watch a fight. Jester tumbles and pratfalls, attempting to placate spectators between fight, but every caper draws a chorus of boos. Ooh, get on with it. Oh god, this arena's filled with ghosts. Wait. The first gladiator steps into the ring. Hey, it's that guy with the sword that we made. It's the second cursed sword we made, probably. I am death given life. You recognize him. Marwyn, the crow, causing trouble with a steady stay. Zoness announces him, her strident voice carrying over the cheers. Everyone, welcome back the one, the only, Marwyn the Mad, my less favorable cousin, I assure you. The Mad family name is a widespread family, and I'm on the good side. Why is there a drop-off pit into the arena? These guards must hate someone. Maybe they got a drawbridge. Undefeated over 36 bouts. Can he make it 37? We've stopped taking bets on whether he'll win. Instead, we only ask how long his opponent survives. And speaking of his opponent, Marwyn's opponent steps in the ring. A fighter as tall and broad-shouldered as Marwyn. Yeah. People don't want a RuneScape, damn it. And better armored, yet somehow he shrinks in the champion's presence. Introducing Albert Husk. Wait, didn't we make that guy? His name is Fool. Self-proclaimed Knight of the Wasteland. How long can he stand against our champion? 1 minute 5, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets now. Just watch the fight. We find a good vantage point. A bell tolls at the start of the fight. Before the bell's peal has faded, Marwyn is halfway across the arena, sword drawn. Moving so fast he's little more than a blur. Albert staggers back in shock, raising his axe in a last-second parry. Too late. With a flicker of steel and a gout of blood, Albert's head flies from his shoulders. It rolls across the sand, still encased within its steel helm, finally coming to rest beneath Marwyn's field. And coming up on the round table turn, we have Mario. Yeah, I had to do that voice a lot, actually. The crowd roars its approval. Marwyn kicks the head across the arena and turns to leave, vanishing under arches without even glancing up at his supporters. Sorry, folks, but he ain't the champion for nothing. Husk lasted just 20 seconds against Marwyn the Mad. That's actually kind of impressive. Did fortune favor you today? Come see me to collect your due. Step away. I didn't place a bet. The crowd go back to carousing. Exit the arena. A new day has dawned, and he's out of here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. I return with a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate, folks. What do we got? 10? And what are we looking at? Look at the back. Oh, crows. What do you got? 95, 66. I can't go higher, can I? Rank 2. Okay, no, I can get up to 1150. Got to get that Magisterium stuff, though. What do we got? 5? For 16. Salvage. And 81. 170. That's 23. 7 times 5, 35. 145. No, 135. Plus gold. What does he want? Twisted steel, broad point, 8 unique peens. Jesus. He's paying, though. We'll take the noble. That's 4. 5 and 1? What's 5 at? 16 times 5, half, 420. Take the noble. I'm gonna do something, like, really good. gonna make this thing insane. There we go. Make it broad. Bring it up to 5. No, we'll bring it up to 6 and give it some insane taper. Maybe even 7. Broad point. Yeah, okay. We'll give it some taper still. .66 is actually pretty good. We'll put some taper thickness. Put a little bit of taper width. Still enough to keep it broad point. There we go. Cross section up to here. Oh no. No, I need to do the longer cross section first. Yeah, okay, good. I'll put the second cross section up near the tip. Get it all the way in. That might actually be good. Take it down to there. Weight doesn't matter. Balance doesn't matter. We're going to put a fuller, rounded. I'm going to put that to here. I'm going to stop it. We're going to do something funky with the side fullers. Side fullers rounded. Side fullers go all the way up here. Still don't have polishing yet. I think I only get to level 12. I think that's the max for this. And we're going to put another fuller in here on the other side. There. And now we're going to do some side fuller shit here. Right around here, I'm going to one-side it this way. Right, we're going to go wide. Wrong direction. Go in the right direction. I do like how fast you can swap over these. There we go. Offset. Is that stuck on the center line? There's no fuller going up through it, right? Where's our first fuller? Right there. That shouldn't be stuck on the center line. That does appear to be stuck on the center line. Alright. Fine, we'll double-side it. We'll do it again. It's still one-handed. 8 unique peens. Four, 5, 6. I missed a bit. In you go. Watch all the other nobles like, hey man, I thought you made mine fancy. Well, yeah, I did. Then I got better. Do you want another one? Make another one. Let's do a bat. To thinned turned? Ooh. Thinned. Nah, too broad. Arcs. There we go. I think those are actually made to go together because the arcs match. And then let's put some peens on it. What do we got for peens? I still don't have the newer axioms of reason. Arnar. Oh, he's not going to want that poking into his hip. Reason to have that one a little less. A little flat round. Choose goose. Hello. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Also, hello, Razru. Waiting for David to leave, huh? Goose Apocalypse. Honk. I don't have the new peens for that side. That's okay. We'll grab a... Nah, we'll give him a nice broad one. A nice thick one. One of these girdles have like a lot of... Oh. Do that there. Has that got peen? Yeah, it's got peen points. Half sphere. Diamond. The rook on that side so he can put his finger on it or something. We'll call it that. Oh, you know what? That's a thumb. And a slim to imitate a finger ring. There we go. Function. I'm gonna swap these two. Nope, go back to where you just were. Round, because it's against the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I, a couple more left. It's okay. We'll give him a... What pommel do I want to give him? Twisted leather. Oh, material leather. Twisted steel. He wants a twisted steel pommel. Do you have any peens from Twisted? No. Risers hide all secrets. What peen can I give the bottom of that? Have I done Spike Short yet? Nope. I need one more. Do I not have flat round on the bottom of this? We got flat round right there. So I'll just do a pyramid. And we'll do blocks on the edges. And then I'll do a pyramid there. How are we doing on balance? Balance is way up. Way up. Is this not one-handed? There we go. I'm going to give him a bit of taper width here. I'm going to put that in. We'll get the broad point back. Oh, this thing does not want to behave. Come on. There we go. And then we'll get our change width and we'll ease off on it. And then we'll go point. There we go. It's a bit better. How's our balance? Still off the fucking charts? That's fine. He'll be fine. The blade should be a bit smaller if it's one-handed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I also totally can just take it down. Bring it down to 80. Point. Keeps moving my point off of where I put it. There we go. How's our balance looking? Still horrendously high. That's fine. It's a noble. Give him a bigger pommel, actually. How's our weight? 1.4? Yeah, give him a beefy one. Beef eater. Oh no, we need length. Ah! We're like, ever so slightly short. There we go. Better point on it. Beef eater. And we'll give him... That's a mostly functional sword. Don't worry about it. I don't need more leather. Although I could. Oh, get back there. Huh? Huh? Why is my color drop not working? Rib leather on crimson. Go. Good to go. Off to Willem. It's funny because it's not actually that big of a sword. It's a little thick. I'm trying to figure out where I don't have the fullers all the way to the edge. That's why. I got 6 left, and I could do 1 salvage and then Yamo. An unmemorable blade. That sounds sketchy as balls, sir. I could just get myself some stocks. How much is he paying? 81. That would get me the rest of the day. How much am I off? 300? Nah. I'm good, mate. I'm gonna salvage away. 12 wood, 1 leather. There we go. These are vendors. What's Ivor got for me? Gold? In the full light of day, the arena is quiet. Its overlooking balconies empty except for a couple of sweeps. In the pit, a pair of gladiators trade blows with practice weapons. The arena's quartermaster can be found in the shadows, leaning against one of the arches. Behind him is a storeroom stacked with shields, swords, spears, and other instruments of death. He watches the combat drill with his craggy brow furrowed, face wreathed in smoke from his pipe. When he spots you, he rumbles something halfway between a grunt and a cough. He lumbers over. A duck-shaped sword? Tempting. Tempting. Grunt and a greeting. Grunt and a cough. He lumbers over, dragging his wooden leg through the dust. Extends a hand in greeting. The new smith. Pleasure. Surveyor's wares. What do you got for me? Oh! Yeah, I do want that. I also want that. Muttering obscenities. You know what happened to Thesson Felder? He was a friend. Why? I'm investigating his disappearance. Well, don't believe the gossip. Thesson didn't kill his wife, didn't kill himself neither. Nor flee to the waste, nor get sent to the far mines. Thesson's alive somewhere too. Wife too. Feeling my bones. That's all I'm going to ask him. Bye to the quartermaster. Ask him questions later. Actually, yeah, we're just going to call it on this day and go to the Bridge of Whispers. I have a midnight appointment. The Bridge of Whispers. Wait, did that not? Oh, no, I can wait. Curfew is in full force. If you're caught on the way to meet your mysterious contact, you risk a night in the cells or worse. Thick fog blankets the streets. The Bridge of Whispers spans a canal in Merkside. Aaron keeps slum district. So they're still inside the walls, though, so it can't be that bad. Alleyways are plunged in permanent shadow. Oh, it's the fucking... Is it the Stacks? It sounds like the Stacks from Discworld. Look around. A figure appears, as if summoned from the ether, a shadow within a shadow. His hood hides his face. It's on us sending. I know. A long pause. The stranger waits patiently, foot tapping, until finally an owl's hoot echoes across the rooftops. He responds with an imitated hoot of his own. Good. You didn't bring the guards with you. First, a warning. That's the guy! The watch have taken note of you going around asking awkward questions. You might disappear next if you aren't careful. Or worse, the Fur twins will catch word, the fire, and come for you in the night. Never forget that in Aaron Keep, curiosity is a worse sin than murder. How do you know this? I have contact in the watch. He keeps me informed. Let's leave it at that. You want to know what happens to the orphans when they're taken? Who the LaFleur twins are looking for? Or what they do to the kids. Is that correct? Sounds about right. I can answer your questions, but first I need you to do something for me. Hand you a roll of vellum. Make a sword for me. You'll find the specifications in there. Bring the blade here at midnight, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Roll the vellum. Ah, not another symbol. An owl hoots somewhere overhead as you stand alone in the fog. It's a long walk back to the forge. Not another peculiar symbol. How can I help? Nope, nothing. Continue. Caswit. Heh. Questions about Aaron Keep. Change the top. Apparently I've already answered. Let's get back to work. Yes, of course. Clodagh. Pet dog. Good. We have pet dog. Oh. Alright, what do we got? 2 nobles. Oh, this is the 8 for nothing. Tobias. What do you got? 108 for 720. That's 600. This guy gets me steel back. For 2 more. Get a bit of salvage. Doing good on steel. Alright. Yes, we've seen this symbol before. Wonder what it could mean. Deliver the completed blade at the rage meeting place. Come alone as before. Bring no light, save what you must. Payment shall be knowledge, a currency more valuable than coin. And before you do this, think long and careful. It may lead you to places darker than a bridge at midnight. The scroll is unsigned. Ready the hammer, strike the first blow. That is a lot of silver. That's a lot of silver. Gotta figure out where those kids are. Wants exact specifications. Let's change thickness. It only needs a little bit of stiffness. .5 cross section. I just clicked on cross section. Why did it do that? Make it wider. That's a broad ass blade. All right. Guess it's getting no taper. We'll put a bit of taper thickness on it. There we go. What am I at? 1.7? 1.3? Put a point on it. Narrow point. We'll fix the point up in a second. With the stiffness, rather. Alright, he wants, like, practically no taper. Sure. Let's give it a... Oh, I mean, that's our blade. Oh, narrow point. There's our narrow point. Hilt mode. Lots of silver. Lots of silver. We want this to be as unremarkable as we can be without it being anything other. Yeah, use leather as well. Okay, hand and a half. Give me a moment. Let's get the twisted going. I've never used twisted grips on this. Why is that taking my stiffness down? What? Hand and a half? Yeah, my stiffness is down. What the hell? We'll broaden it. There we go. We'll give it hilt mode. Give it a pommel. Nobility drop down there. And silver. Needs way more silver. Oh god, the whole thing just needs to be silver, huh? Give me a corset. Did I take off hand and a half? Nope. Here's your silver fucking sword. It still needs leather! We'll use the thetas. They're fucking just chunks of silver. Theta, 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 theta. There we are. Plains of Horizon. And we'll just pop the leather on this now. Okay, we need more silver. Come on. There we go. What can I do off of this? That's gonna be just like that one noble's sword. We're not doing that. Subtle adjustments. That's still not enough silver! What can I put in? Do I have anything under gems? An emblem. What else can I put on the silver? Peen? Stumpy. God, it's a lot of fucking silver. What's the other theta piece? Oops, all silver? Yeah. Man's just out here like, hey man, toss a coin to your Witcher? We've got the horn stuff, right? Hold on. We have horns. Oh, wait. That's a secondary, so I can do... These go down here. And then we go down to the end caps for... Twisted Bounty? Yeah, Twisted Bounty. I got those backwards, do I? I got those backwards. And then... Where's the sweep? One of my favorite forges. Oh, that's a primary! That's the primary over there. Wild. Oh, no. Get over there. Yeah, alright, let's try that again. Huh? Those are both primaries? No. No, that's a primary there. That makes sense. I'm just going to do this the hard way. What am I doing? E. Just going to do it again. Eh? None of that, and then down to you. Huh? I could click things, I swear. Are you the right one? Are you the right one? You're the right one. Were you missing something? No, that went backwards somehow. There we go. Something went fucked up there, but we got it. Silver. Not enough silver for you, bud? Apparently not. Still needs it. Wow, we actually lost silver on that. Where's that corset gone? And how did I lose narrow point? I'll put this on top. Wait. God, I really do want a lot of fucking silver. Gonna do for a bigger pommel then. This is like a straight up bigger pommel. Oh. Yeah, that's a very big one. It's not letting me do the pickup. There we go. No, not doing that. What else can I put on here just to get a little bit more silver? How am I losing stiffness from that? Oh, Goblin Spec. That's still not enough. It's still not enough! The hell? What is with this? Just want so much fucking silver. Here we go. Better. Give him a 4-ring. Like, I can't even get big enough to give him a 4-ring. Oh, that's fine. We'll call it Goblin Spec. At some point, we just give up. What else can we put silver in? Well, needs a little bit more. Yep. Oh wait, was that the one piece I missed? A couple of pieces I missed, apparently. My god. Alright, where else can I even put shit? Put a connector off this side. Still not enough. Can I extend? Still not enough. My God. They're still going. Ah. There we go. We got enough silver. Holy shit. Mysterious sigil. There you go. Also, point. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be tap. Done. Silversmith. Offered a scroll. Shift and ride the... What do you think it means? Doesn't matter what it is what the client requested. Midnight seems a long way off. That's a lot of fucking silver. Nope, level 12. Advanced blade shaping. Can I get... I can get polishing. I can get polishing. Or I can just get better swords. Or I can get more money. Increases my diplomacy by 1 point is really nice. Knowledge by 1. I need to keep myself alive is the big thing, right? Let's get that diplomacy up. I'll take the skilled salesperson. We'll come back for these. It'll be polishing and then advanced blade shaping. Let's head over to the vendors. Scrap peddler. Sell. Sell. Buy. Anything special? He's got gold. He's got gold. What do you got for me? Too vain. Continue. Surveys wares, and we're good. Did you know Thesson? Can't say I heard the man. Bid goodbye. Let's get another one from Oscar. He's always got bad tools. Here we go. Bid goodbye. Give me that steel. End the day. Bridge at midnight. Hope I'm not getting set up. I don't know if you saw, Res. There was the, someone did this in Blender the other night. Forced to carry a lantern to avoid breaking my neck. Look for hooded stranger. He melts out of the shadows, darkness coalescing into shape. I am getting set up. I have a sword, yes. Then he lifts his hood, revealing a grizzled and strangely familiar face. Hail, have you the goods? Hand over the sword. Quality work, sonner. He gives an experimental swing, then examines the sigil engraved upon it. This will do nicely. The man's insouciant What the hell is that? That is a word I have never seen in my life. Insouciant? Insouciant? I think it would be insouciant. Insouciant? Grin and glinting eyes on him an aura of cheerful danger. clearly enjoying this nighttime subterfuge. What are you going to use that sword for? Not for picking my teeth. In seriousness, I'd rather keep that to myself. How do you know Zanes? Used to be thick as thieves, you might say. Back in the old days when I taught her everything she knows about lockpicking, purse cutting, and shadow sneaking. And how does she replay me? Gets caught red-handed and haul off to become a nun. You can imagine how I felt. She was one of my most promising apprentices. At least she's found success at the arena, though. There's a connection that come in handy more than once. Who are you exactly? Introductions can be a lethal luxury in my line of work. Call me Brennan and leave it that for now. I came here for answers. Tell me about the orphanage. This is where I admit I don't have the full picture either, Sonner. But I've been investigating what's happening at the orphanage. Picked up a thing or two. First off, matrons are all in on it. They're paid well to keep quiet about the odd kid who goes missing. Probably guessed that already. More importantly, who's paying them? Who's paying the Foot twins? Where's all this coin coming from to support the disappearance of a child every month? It's the Marshal. He's the one who pays the bills. The Masked King, the rest of the High Court, I wager my left hand they're all in on it too. This ain't some ad hoc operation for the Marshal's private pleasure. This is something bigger. Something evil. How do you know this? Amazing what you can do with a good disguise and some slick talking. I've walked in armor among the ranks of City Watch. For weeks I played the role of a fresh recruit. The guards know about the missing kids and their paymaster's involvement. They don't speak about it aloud if they can help it. Not to civilians and not when sober. Why are they taking the children? Wish I knew, Sonner. The Foot twins drop by and pick up a kid, usually a boy. They take him to the High Citadel, the palace of the king himself. After that, he's not seen again. It's a perfect little operation. Wastelands full of lost kids without parents. The orphanage takes them, making great show the king's generosity. It's not charity, it's a harvest. And there's missing swordsmith. How's he involved? I wasn't aware he was involved. Explain the message in the chimney. Well, that's a new piece of the puzzle. Thanks, Smith. I'll poke my nose around and see if I can find out anything about our little friend, Thesson Felber. Seems to mean careless. So how can we put a stop to this? We fight back. I won't lie to you. Ain't gonna be easy. Think of who we're up against. Begins counting on one hand, quickly running out of fingers, switching the other. The Marshal, the Masked King, all his High Court, the Knights of the Citadel, City Watch, the Seneschal, of course, and any supporters thereof, the taxmen, the rich, the greedy, the parasites. Anyone I'm forgetting, Astrid? It's the little kid. A small figure steps out of the shadows from behind you. She is wielding a dagger, which she twirls in her fingers with alarming dexterity. You recognize the girl from the orphanage. All the matrons of the orphanage, boss. Of course, silly me. Add that to the list of the entire institutional structure underpinning the orphanage and everyone aiding or abetting the abduction of kids. And you plan to do this on your own? Oh, glad you asked, Sonner. Not just the two of us. We've got friends in high places and low. Might be the case we could use a smith like you again in the future. Come find you if I do. Help the orphans. I'm in. You and me get along just fine. We stand here running our tongues all night. Some half-drunk watchman might chance upon us and spoil the eve for all. Till we meet again, perchance. Into the fog like Batman. Did you hear? Hear what? Something's happened in the Citadel Square. You have to come see. Follow him to the square. Not quite a mob. The crowd forms its tightest knot around the statue at the square center. Now it holds a sword aloft. Recognize that blade? The sword you had into Brennan on the bridge at midnight. Now it's grasped in a stone fist, shimmering in the light of dawn. But why? This gesture of defiance against the Masked King. Hopefully we don't get linked to this. Is there special significance to the statue? The statue is known as the Sentinel. Since the Masked King overthrew the old Duke, there's been sort of a prophecy. When the Sentinel finds his sword, he'll awaken and overthrow the tyrant. Let's get out of here before the crowd turns. As if to prove your point, a beggar drops to his knees, tearing his garments to bare his chest. The Masked King's age ends! The Sentinel shall rise! An iron dragon shall fall, and the prisoner will break their chains asunder! We got prisoner lore. Oh no! It's the prism, the prophecy. No, I don't have a fucking guitar. That's all you're getting. Down with the masking. I'm getting out of here. Nope. Flee. We're in a shop. I'm making things for the Magisterium. Hey, Neil. Oh. My name's Neil. I need a sword for fieldwork research, you know. Sturdy, wide blade, capable of cleaving through bone. Why do you need to cleave it through bone? I'm studying the River of Bones, the Celandine as it used to be known. Every expedition into the West is dangerous, of course. Hence the sword. But I also intend to study the river's victims, and the blade will come in useful for cutting samples. Tell me more about the River of Bones. Before the Sundering, the Celandine was broad and swift and beautiful. The main artery of trade across the Lind and south to Orlin. But something happened to it when the voices went silent. Nowadays, just a thin trickle of poison, and every living thing it touches ossifies. Turns creatures into bone. I actually know that one because I've used that in magic items. That's right. Any creature exposed to that foul water loses its flesh and grows up a new fossil. Ranks are littered with desiccated carcasses. Isn't it dangerous to leave the protection of the barrier? Lost to assistance last year, one to a myriad beast, one to a cloud of spores that settled onto his skin, sent him raving mad. But someone has to study the bizarre phenomena that have been widespread since the Sundering. Some people say the world has died. Others say it's changing to something new. I want to know who's right. Why risk your life studying such a dreadful... Whatever wild magic turned the 17 into a ribbon of death, there must be some logic behind it. We could fix it. Perhaps trade with other outposts will be made easier. Wide and sturdy. Gotcha, buddy. One mystery world of mysteries hope to isolate your secrets. Wide and sturdy. He doesn't need it to be long. He just needs it to be broad. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. Wait. There we go. Wait. There we go. Broad blade. Good point. Good point on the other side. That's a broad point. Alright, we gotta give the cross section as well. And we'll give it some change thickness, because I should have done that first. Speed is what? You know what? He'll figure it out. He just needs a knife. Give him a little bit more of a point than that. There you go. Hilt mode, what does he need for... he doesn't give a shit about weight. We'll give him a... Oh, you know what? Let's do it smart. Give him a cup. Give him a... Wait for it. Hold on, little tiny thing. I could do a... what? Connector. Gonna make that longer? Only slightly. What can I do with a decent connector? Does that do good? Kind of. Oh, that doesn't change the thing. Interesting. That's fine. Bring this down a bit. Give him a... What do I want for this? Hex. And then we'll give him... Cooling out the back. Round basic. Need a few more of these then. And we'll give them one down here. Bend it down. Bend that back out. I'm gonna do to there. I should make that even a little smaller. Need his whole hand. Oh, shut off. There we go. That'll give him some precision. What's a good way to stop his hand from slipping? It's going to be inverse taper. We'll give him the hex. And we'll give him the Bakunawa. Smith's Companion. Still giving the Bakunawa. I'll just find something else for the Smith's Companion. What can I put in on the Smith's Companion? He's getting a normal ass guard. Looks like it's a square cross. There you go. That'll get you your samples. Back to the... Yeah, that'll get you your samples. You know what? I'm going to bring that back in. Doesn't need to be that long out the sides. Not for a knife. Bone cutter. Bone cleaver. Bone glaive. You know what? He needs to, like, cut through bone. Bring his points back up here. Point 1. Point 2. Point 2. There you go. Give it a little curve. We got a little thing up here. Little shelf. What's happening? What's shelving? It's shelving on this side, which is point, cross section. Oh, it's the point tool. It's shelving on this side. Well, it's still a broad point. Alright, there's your bone cleaver. Bone glaive. We good? Yep, offer to kneel. Look at that edge. Try not to end up another skeleton on the riverbank. Appreciate the warning, Smith. Let you know my findings. Oh, good. I do like it when people bring me back their resources. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, God, we've gone almost 3 hours now. What else do we got for the day? You get Hendy. I can get Willem. 438. Fine sword to wear at my hip. Subduing beast. Yay. He gives money. I need so much money. Two, 3, 8. Change thickness. Doesn't care about the rest. There we go. Change width. We're going to... Oh! go. Narrow point? Hell yeah. We're also going to put a taper width. And we're going to put a taper thickness. And we're going to put a point. All right, put a cross section all the way up to here. And we're going to put another one near the tip. Yep, that'll do him. Hilt mode, on subduing beasts, yeah. Oh, that's on subduing beasts. Adorned. Got any equivalents from that? No. We put a contorted on. And the half twists. F, there we go. And then give him pommel. Oh shit! I can give him the lion's head. Let's go one-handed, hand and a half. Where's our smaller taper? Very good. Put you on this. That's terrible. We're just going to extend this one out. And then we're going to make it out of leather. And we're going to make 8 unique peens. Let us begin with the unique peens. Juan. Oh, I can just hide them inside. Juan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apparently not. 9, 10. Well, I'm gonna put a fuller in that. It looks fucking horrible to me. Absolute Hades. These people have more money than sense. There we go. Width. And then down here I'm going to put 2 side fullers. Because the bottom is all they want to look at. There you go. Still don't have polish. You're gonna have to go get that polish yourself. Beast Trasher. Bup, bup. What do we got? $70 dollars. Extra 20. Or I can go out and get steel. Scrap peddler. Survey his wares. Buy the weird pendant. What do you got for me? Ivor. Survey his wares. Quillen Steps. Recreated stay. Oh, Frill of Tlaloc. Crest of Yanayo Volume 2. Sure. Bid goodbye. Crack this open. 13 steel. I got 13 steel from that pendant and a silver? Jesus, fuck. Alright, sure. Sure, bud. We'll call that the end of the day. I need more money. Marigore, Tannery, Orphanage, Citadel. Could look for shit there. No, I want action points, so I want money. Approach the bar. Heartfelt smiles. Buy hot meal. I am now well fed. Nice talking to you. Pleasure's mine. Leave the inn. Beating the same beggar. Gotta head out. Guards march past. Follow the parade. End. Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright. Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second. Hold on, what are you sending me? Things. Wait a second. Hold on. Bladesong. Masked King. That's not Cardinal, is it? No. That's the other one. Masked King looms in the center, flanked by his full court of nobles and attendants. A crimson mask glints in the morning light as he gazes impassively down at his shoulders. One by one they kneel. Gauntlets raised to their chests. Serves the figures flanking the king. Two catch their eye. Those permitted stand closest to the master. A man in gilded armor, clearly approaching old age. That'll be the quartermaster? Not quartermaster. Burn Scar. The marshal. There we go. On the other side, the seneschal, presumably. A tall and willowy man who looks like he's never handled a sword in his life. He has sunken eyes, a faint smile, and a face that's handsome in a sickly way. That's the seneschal, I think. Stare at the masked king. He must be at least 9 feet tall. Or perhaps he has stilts concealed under that feather cloak. But no. Somehow you know that such undignified tricks are not needed by this silent figure. A sick sense of dread arises at the back of your throat. The masked king is like a wound in the world, seeping strangeness and unease. The mask tilts. Empty eyes drill into yours, singling you out from the crowd. You look away, drenched in freezing sweat. The masked king gives no speech. Instead, a wagon pulls up and a procession of prisoners are led out. One of them is kicked forward by a guard. The marshal steps forward, his eyes cold and dark as extinguished stars. Justin Finn, Gobla, you participated in the Sentinel riots and agitated in defiance of the masked king's laws. Crown finds you guilty of treason, sentence is death. Another prisoner is shoved forward, landing face down. Edith Fenn, wife of Justin Fenn. You joined your husband in defiance of the masked king's laws. Crown finds you guilty of treason, the sentence is death. And so it goes down the line until all the prisoners are sentenced. None escape the marshal's chilling pronouncement. All are accused of joining the recent riots, sparked by the sword you made for Brennan. Guilty of treason. The sentence is death. The last prisoner's sentence, the marshal steps back. Hushed, silent falls as the masked king draws his sword. Watch grimly. The blade is almost as tall as the king himself. It shimmers, its edge glinting with an otherworldly light. You know instantly it is beyond anything you've made in your career. The blade drops with a keening noise that cuts the silence in half. One by one, seemingly spontaneously, the condemned prisoners fall into pieces. Heads roll from shoulders, blood fills the cracks between the flagstones. By all that's lost. That was the Masked King put on these spectacles. Every few months, the Masked King needs to clear out his dungeons. Sorry, I warned you. There's a hiss as the Masked King's sword is returned to its scabbard. What sorcery is this? There's a reason the Masked King was able to take over the city on his own. He can do things that no one else can. Same way he keeps that magic barrier up around the keep. You shouldn't question it, unless you want to end up as part of the next show. Await the ceremony's conclusion. The Masked King steps down, cloak fluttering as he passes the fallen bodies. His retinue follows. Before the crowd can dissipate, however, someone darts forward, a sword in hand, someone you recognize, wielding a sword you recognize. Fortunatus! Marwyn. Marwyn strikes, his sword a blur. 2 guards fall dead. He's on the Masked King. His blade sinks deep into the king's body. Feathers from his cloak scatter in the air. I'm not waiting for the king to fall. The Masked King doesn't appear to notice the blade embedded in his torso. He turns very slowly to face his would-be assassin. He seems to grow in height, looming taller and taller over the crow, his shadow lengthening, writhing. The man falls to his knees, gazing helplessly up into the Masked King's empty eyes. No. No, please. The wind dies, and the sun fades from the sky, plunging the entire square into shadow. The crow's screams turn to a hollow rattle as he claws at his own face, leaving bloody gashes in his cheeks. Forgive me, I did not know. The Masked King looks away. The sun reappears. The world returns to normal. 2 knights step forward and drag the sobbing crow away. Despite the king's calmness, pandemonium erupts. The crowd surges in panic. Guards push everyone back, shouting contradictory commands. Slip away before things get ugly. Your mind is reeling. You just saw the Masked King get stabbed in the heart and barely react at all. Is he a man? A ghost? A monster? Or still he was stabbed with a sword you made? Magisterium. Dun, 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 please pay me. I'll make it something suitable. Need the money. Give me the money. This show is a very shit show. Don't wanna be a part of it. Show me the money, and I think I'll stay for a while. Even put on a smile. I should finish writing that song one of these days. Sharpness. Good enough to call that. Put a point on it. Regular point. Bit of width. There we go. Man just needs a sword-ass sword. That's all I make here is sword-ass swords. Here's a sell sword for sale. Pigment walnut brown. Give him a small barrel. No. No, give him a wheel. Walnut brown. Two-handed. Oh, give me a moment. Oh. There you go. Wrong button, apparently. I thought I had it. Why is that not? It's not doing the drop. It's not letting me pick up the leather. Wow, yeah, it's just not letting me pick up cow leather. Weird. Regular point. I need to... nope. Delete. You. There we go. Normal sword. You know what? Norman. The Sword of Norman. Not to be confused with the Normans. Offer to Rethius. Rethius. Lighter than I expected. Do the job. Need some practice first. Good luck with your studies. Blessed silence. Alright. Still need more money. I can get Jansen here on 6. 17. He's got tools, so he pays himself off. Needs 2 gold and some crimson. I make swords for people. I don't know what you mean. Aye, lad. Look, I'll be real. There's only 2 ways to do this. You can kill me, or you can bring me inside further. Have me only make swords for people you like. Oh, this is a long one. He just needs a thing to wear at his hip with gold. Kunai with Jane. That's a callback. Regular point. That's going to be a little hard, actually. There's your regular point. Cross section. Almost there. And then the rest. A strongly curved blade. Oh, my bad. Let's one-side that. And let's curve it backwards. I do like how it's, oh, we just need to undo it. Turn the hammer around. What? It hammers backwards that way. Oh, it's curving out of the way. There we go. If he's doing that, then I'm not going to need the cell sword. I'm going to go for Tsuba. Not a katana per se, but you know, we will add a... We're going to narrow it? Nah. I will do a wrap, though. Hand and a half. Yoy. Yoy. I wonder if this works in creative, or not in creative, in there we go. Click. Shift. Click. There we go. Give him a Kashira. Give him some gold. Gold! That's almost enough gold. What does he need? Crimson? That's almost enough. Oh, not quite hand and a half then. There we go. Still need more gold, more crimson. Alright, we're not doing that way. We're doing a different style. Oh. We'll do mild taper, and then we'll do a slim. Put a riser in the middle. Where's our risers gone? They're just... Oh, they're there. Mild riser. Rather strong riser on that one. Risers hide secrets, always remember. We'll put a trim mushroom. There's our gold. And here is our hand and a half. Hans cutter. Everything we need. Good. Offer to Jensen. Pass along. Hilt is not finished. How is it not finished? How is it not finished? Does this not count as a hilt piece? How is my hilt not finished? That's a bug. Slightly different piece then, because I don't want to deal with it. Hilt is still not finished. I've got a pommel on it. Oh. Was that it? Unmet requirements. Hand and a half. There we go. We're going back to the Tsuba. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was it. Hilt is unfinished if the riser... I've taken that riser out, actually. Hilt is unfinished if the riser sticks out. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I'll just leave that out. Hot Scudder, go! Contented seal, yes. Alright, we got more contented seals. I got 2 left, and that'll be enough to salvage. And salvage again, because I need the stuff. Let's go do the other quest, I guess? Yeah, we end the day. Explore Aaron Keep. Oh. Check and see if these guys have returned. I will actually take that, because I get my money back. Oh, let's see. He is back in his usual spot. Jag's arms in a splint. They seem in good spirits. Soft face hollowed out, revealing sharp cheekbones and dark circles around his eyes. I'm getting food first. I have a stew. Chunky. Step away from the bar. Sit with the Carlinians. Rufo smile. Suppose you're here for your money? Don't worry. The Magisterium were grateful when I brought them tone. Slides a heavy sack across the table. Candidate's a promised reward. Ruins of Creedhaven. You look up at Carolinus, God. Expecting him to describe his adventure, but his face is settled back to its prior blackness. He's utterly silent, staring straight through you. Glad you made it back alive. Yes, we did. Thank Providence for that. I'm never straying from the beaten path again, I'll tell you that much. So you got the book, everything went well? We ran into some trouble. According to my research, the book's location was in the ruins of Thornwick Abbey, a ruined monastery overlooking the waters of the Celandine. Of course, now that once great river is cursed, so we had to tread carefully. The book was to be found within its archives, the entrance to which had been almost entirely buried in rubble. The journey was hard but uneventful, other than having to suffer the poor manners of my traveling companions. We reached the site and dug through the rubble. To my relief, the whole inner sanctum was untouched, as the debris had concealed it from prior looters. We were able to retrieve the book I had sought, along with a few other choice texts of exceeding rarity. It was on the way back that... Take your time. On the way back, a fog descended from a clear sky so suddenly that I can only attribute it to magic. My horse threw me and bolted. I lost my way, and the crows couldn't hear my cries for help. I saw things in that fog. A temple of gold in a black desert, a headless man on a throne of blood-stained feathers. I saw you, bent over an anvil, forging the change that will drag the world into darkness. Then my vision cleared, and I saw small figures clustered around me in the fog, giggling and teasing. At first I thought they were children, but their faces... I didn't have faces. Just bloody, dripping voids, seething with maggots. They bore me to the ground, and one of them clambered on top of me, whispering in my ear. It offered me dreams of eternal joy, but it reeked like an open cesspit, and it dug its claws so deep into my abdomen I still bear the scars. I was so terrified, I fell into a dead faint. When I woke up, the crows had rescued me. The fog was gone, but I could still smell the carrion breath of that foul creature. I don't think I'll ever truly forget. Have you advanced your position within the Magisterium? Yes. I have been promoted to Senior Archivist, though I confess, I'm not sure it was worth the price I paid. The Provost has been most understanding. For the time being, I'm taking a break from my duties to recover from my ordeal. Oh, I almost forgot. I found some other books in the ruins. One of them looked like something you'd find useful. A History of the World in 7 Swords, Volume 1. Hell yeah! It's the first of the 7-volume series that details the great legendary blades and how they've influenced history. This one chronicles the sword Loyalty, and how it was forged from cursed shackles in a time before the songs. Who knows? Perhaps you'll add a number to another. Perhaps you'll add another to the number one day. But for now, I must be going. I don't expect you'll see me around here again, Smith. The ill suits my temperament. Perhaps we will meet elsewhere. Until then, it has been a true pleasure. He pats my shoulder, walks out the door, leaving the clamor of the den behind for good. Left with a ponderous tome and a sack full of silver. Round for them. Scarred faces, hard-worn leathers, swords at their belts. The crows have been in the safety of the keep for days now. But they still look ready to leap into action. Or at least staggered to action. They're pretty drunk. When you approach, a deadly quiet steals over them. What do you want? Buy you all around! I was hoping you'd say that. It's an established ritual by now. The crows accept their drinks with wary gratitude, kick out a stool. Sit with them. Charmer skips his boots, jags his gas and grin. In case he'd be like an adder looking at a mouse. That's a good one. Cheers! We're ready to hear why you're called Hawk. Fine, fine. It's all ancient history anyway. Before the voices died, or went quiet, or whatever they did, I was born to a cult of Gwithian. Remember her, Lass of the Green. Voice sang the hugging of trees and kissing dirt. Hollyhock! I knew it! All named after useful herbs. I settled the name Hollyhock. Grew up traveling from city to city, helping the druids treat people's complaints with poultices and rituals. And the world went dark. Gwithian stopped answering our prayers. Tried to keep the old ways for a while, but there are too many people to heal. Without Gwithian's help, we're basically just easing people's transition into the next world, if there still is one. Palliative care is still a worthy endeavor. You're a damn fool if you think that in this day and age. The voices died and left the world for the strong. If you're weak, you better hurry up and die so you stop getting in everyone's way. I left the cult. They called them a bunch of cowards and has-beens. Took up a sword. Started learning much more efficient ways to ease people transition to oblivion. That's a good a much more efficient way to ease people's transition into oblivion is such a banger line. Bitter and cynical smile, she takes a sip as though to wash out the taste of her memories. A few months after I left, I heard the cult got wiped out. Who knows what got them in the end? Starvation, disease, some big angry beast like the one whose head is up on the wall behind me? It doesn't matter. What matters, what's important, is that I survived, because I focused on getting strong instead of helping the weak. How's that for a moral, eh? Plus 30. Toast. Leave them to their drinks. Collar against the chill. Sergeant Glenn, you're under arrest. Why? Doesn't answer. Oh, no, don't click the... okay, that's it. Marching out at sword point to a waiting wagon. What's happening here? You're under arrest too, Sunshine. Gas twin seal. What's this about? Just want misunderstanding. Watch the forge for me. Oh, rotten ruination. It must tell the truth. Things will work out. Whatever happens, keep your story straight. That scream was in the game, right? Ah, there's another one. Yes, good. Okay. I don't have headphones on all the time, so sometimes I'm just like, did I actually come from beside me? Years of questioning have stained the gutters rust red. Across from you stands a sergeant and a man whose face is half twisted in scar. The Marshal! Casman is not with you. Assisted in an adjacent cell. Thank you, Sergeant Glenn. Sword Hill. Why do you think you're here, Smith? Please, my lord, let Casman go. He's done nothing wrong. One of my swords was used, How do we deal with your assistant will depend on whether or not I'm satisfied with your answers to my questions. Sort of the one I just asked. Do you know why you're here? Let's try honesty. One of my swords was used to attack the Masked King. It was just me a sword, my lord, or I will have you whipped. We have Marwyn in another cell. Damn crow could have gotten a good life in Aaron Keep if just stuck to the arena. Ironically, for a crow, he sung like a canary. All it took was a little pressure. The right kind of pressure. And it ought to break any man, no matter how proud or strong. You don't want me to try that kind of pressure on you. So save us all some trouble, and tell me the truth. How come... Hold on a second. Doing it! Yes! I make weapons, my lord. What people do with them after they leave my shop is beyond my control. You've encountered any other suspicious characters, of course. I haven't made for trouble. You tell me if you had. Of course, my lord. Loyal and hard-working Smith, sir. Marwins and Brennans. Arming a traitor once, that's just bad luck. Arming two traitors, that's either treachery or damn foolishness. You made them both, didn't you? 25%. I did make them both. Are you a traitor or merely a fool? Fool, sir. Indeed. I'm a great believer in freedom of enterprise. This city needs swords. My guards need swords. What was he? The harsher voice, didn't he? I don't want to exile you to the far mines. So help me out. Give me the name of the man who commissioned the second blade. Didn't give my name. Didn't give his name, sir. See if your assistant says the name. Screams die down, walks back into the cell. Brennan. I did not tell that man the name. Give me a moment. Story. Spoiler. Hold on. Gotta fix that. Oop. So, late. Post riots. Meeting with the Marshal. We're writing this bug report up. Spoiler that. There we go. Now, what did he look like? Wore a hood, his feet was 7. Go see if the assistant backs this up. He never met this Brennan character. Trust you're telling the truth. For your sake, my trust is mistake. Leave the threat unspoken. Motivations. Missing orphans. Seem to think you were responsible, my lord. Let's fucking do it. Make note of that, Sergeant. Thank you for your cooperation. Understood? Yes, sir. Step out of the watch house. Gassman, are you okay? Ah. I'm sorry. Not your fault. It apparently is, because... Fucking... Poor lad, come here. Oh, disguised Brett. What? Sorry for the nip of this pain. Gas the price of a flask. The Marshal has a collection. What's the meaning of that symbol? You've seen what the Masked King can do. He ain't natural. If we want to fight him, we need to draw the unnatural ourselves. That sigil's part of it. A magic symbol will leech away his power. Only didn't work, as you no doubt noticed. Marwyn was never even supposed to know about that symbol, let alone do what he did. Attacking the Masked King directly would have never worked. We shouldn't have trusted him. You know what Marwyn was going to do? No, Marwyn should have acted on... Marwyn never should have acted on his own like that. Man's a prick. That was close. Too close. You're truly enmeshed in our little conspiracy now. Eh. You're one of us, as far as I'm concerned. Come meet us at the Ducal Crypt. Make sure you're not followed. We'll tell you everything. Be the friends in higher place, as you mentioned earlier. Got in one, sonner! Ha ha! We call ourselves the Ashen Hand. We have different reasons for fighting against the Masked King, but we unite in common cause. He's gotta go. Me, I'm in it to find out what's happening to the orphans and save those kids if they're still alive. If you're of a similar mindset, we'd be glad to have you aboard. Nod to Brennan. There you go, lad. All done. Keep the whiskey. I think you'll need it more than me. Continue. I'm gonna join some kind of resistance against the Masked King, not after what you just went through. What we just went through. Decide after I visit the Ducal Crypt and take their measure. Leave the boy out of it. City no longer seems as divided. Reach the end of Bladesong's maiden quest! Well, damn. Well, damn. We've got a few more things to do in story mode before we do anything else. You've got a mystery reward. You've got a bunch of steel for me. You've got nothing. Tom, my boy. Oh, hey. We're well fed. Somehow. Greeting, good smith. Give me a thing. Don't know why I'm doing that. Thickness down. One-handed narrow point. Giving him the one narrow point. Point's up here. There it is. Give him a little bit of the old... Actually, no, we're good on that front. Up, up, up. One-handed for unique engravings. Let's go. Hilt mode. Swords of the East. Swords of the East also includes the rep. Yes, it does. Where's the rat? I just saw it a second ago. Here it is. Give me that. Kashira! Ox blood. We'll do the inside, I guess. The outside in blue. 4 unique engravings. I need to get more engravings. Someone had the other week. Where are the engravings gone? Should be near the bottom. There they are. Up. Up. Oh, that one's not quite turned. Grab the small ones, do a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need another one. Dot. Boop. There's your 4 engravings. We a buster. Send it. Contented seal. Gotcha. Your empty tankard. Ah, damn it. He played me. I got money. Let's go get books. Ooh. Surveys wares. Runes. Goodbye. Ivor, what have you got for me? Shame about Marwin. Knew he didn't. Knew he's mad. Didn't think his boy's stupid. What do you got? Buying books. Huntress, you got anything for me? Survey her wares. Orange and pigment. To die for. What do these do? Goodbye. Oscar, you got any books for me? Sendle riots, ungrateful swine. Heard about the riots, awful business. Working folk like us who ended up the victims of this nonsense. These rioters want to cause chaos. They should go into the waste and join a warlord. What do you got? What? Dope. So he's loyal. And he's the one who's ratted me out. Quell your Houndsburg. Surveyor wares, grab that. Continue. Buy the Ironmonger. Scrap Peddler. Should ask him. Buy 20. Buy 10. Or buy 10, buy 10. What do we got today? Ezekias for crows. Benin. $5 and $14. Yeah, I'll take the crows. Oh, change length. I won't be able to go too much longer, unfortunately. Hold on a second. Making sure it's not already time. It is not. Let's see. What do you want this for again? Sharp enough to gut a man proper. Ah, okay. Regular point, hand and a half. We're gonna make it wide. And make it a lot thinner than it is. That's better. I'm not going to do anything with the point yet. We'll put the cross-section on first. The first cross-section. Second cross-section. The sharpness is being measured just below that. I think it's right here. Do I want to leave that like that? It kind of looks a little cool. And speed is little mass near the point. Oops, okay, we'll put it. He doesn't need impact, so we'll put a little bit of taper width on it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And taper thickness. Good. We'll put a little bit of fuller going here. I see our weight going down. We'll be able to make that up. Just gotta pass it off. Speed comes from hand and a half. Almost entirely, I think. I could do Peterson. Where's our hands? We'll give him a hex. Third of the way. Third of the way. Hand and a half. Speed a little low. That's okay. We'll fix that in a moment. Oh wait, I used the fishtail. Finally. That's reducing my speed. Actually, what can I give that's even lighter than that? He wants less mass near the tip? Your sharpness back up somehow? 3 sharpness, supposedly. Right there. Oh. There we go. Got puncture. Silly might be full of milk bloods, but at least you know how to forge a proper blade. Not many weapons left in the world outside these walls. Like this left in the world. Time to see if the arena fights are worth it. Ah, that's the good shit. Especially now that the guy who was going to win is gone. End the day. City stay, camp, Lost City, den, stay in the fort. Right, because we don't have the thing yet. Knock on the door to the gatehouse. Gates closed, come back later. Been sent by Magister Ravel. Out of here. Peace is for the good of the city. Failure. Move along. Shame I was going to officer's compensation. 200 thalers for your time. 250. Tape 250, take it or leave it. Song's end. For that much, I'll shine your shoes too. Good luck finding anything in this mess. He leaves you to it. You start rifling through the ledgers. Many are water damaged, some gnawed by rats. Stacks totter precariously on rough wooden shelves. Immigration records mix freely with grain counts, patrol logs, dysentery reports. Search for the Orlean dagger. You search through records of weapons, checked at the gatehouse. After hours of poring through ink-splotched papers, you find a record of an Orlean dagger that matches the one you saw. The dagger is recorded in the possession of a woman named Althea Senair. Now that came up again. Who entered the keep in the company of a scholar named Gelthus Moyer. A new shift of guards has arrived. The market crowds have thinned as the curfew looms its head. Well, shit. We'll call it there, actually. Good time for it. There will be more Bladesong coming up. There will be other games as well, but there will also be a lot more Bladesong coming up. Thank you all for joining me. I hope it was inspiring. Nobody had any questions. That was interesting. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. If anyone does have any questions, please feel free to join the Bladesong Discord. But for now, scene's done. Controls, stop streaming. Bye.